Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanna play a little game with you. This is my latest mock, a medieval hide and seek game. In this picture there are 5 hidden minifigures, except the Seeker, and 9 swords. Can you spot them all? Later in the video I will give you the answers. Please let me know in the comments down below if you spot all the minifigure and all the swords. I made this build in order to participate to the Iron Forge, which is the introduction to the Iron Builder competition, and I have to build something using as a seed part swords, and of course I cannot use them as swords themselves. By the way, the deadline for the contest is tomorrow. I need to make at least one more build before the deadline, so wish me luck. I also submit this to the Brixcalibur 2022, the Where is Waldo category. By the way, look at the trophy. This is so beautiful. I know I don't have chance to win it, but it's a really cool trophy. By the way, this is my 5th entry for Brixcalibur 2023. I don't have time to participate to the last 2 categories, but it's a big improvement from last year when I did participate only to one category, the vignette category, with my barrel accident. Now, let me show you where are all the minifigures. So the first one, hidden on the left side at the back, is inside the barrel. Those are actually the legs from one of the knight minifigure from the CMF 23, for which, by the way, I built a minifigure habitat that you can check out on my channel. There is another one hidden on top of the tree. Is a bit hard to see in green, is with a forestman head, but I think you can spot the head in yellow. One more minifigure is hidden inside the well. You should be able to spot actually the arm in the main picture that is holding to the rope. We have one more minifigure hidden between the horses in the stable. You can see she's using a fake horse. That's an accessory that you can find in the same minifigure, knight minifigure from the CMF 23. And if we open up the picture a little bit, you can spot also the head of one minifigure hidden inside that cart, that carriage at the back. From this picture also you can spot all the 9 swords that I use in this build. So you can spot 3 of them in the cart, so 2 are the handle and 1 is on the side, and then at the doors of the stable you can find the other 6 swords. Now let's step back and now we can have a look a little bit at how I build this and the techniques. So as you can see, this is not a finished build because what I needed was just the picture. So building this, I placed my phone in the position that I wanted, and then I build in order to fill all the screen, and I didn't have to work at all the surrounding area. I'm gonna show you a little bit the details quickly, and you can see the minifigure as well. So here we have a big base plate. I had to make it a little bit longer here on the side, but this is actually not needed, so I think this part we can remove it, so we can twist it around this a little bit better. Here you can spot the Seeker, the minifigure. This is actually without one arm. The arm is connected to the tree, so when I put the minifigure here, it looks like the arm is up and is counting while all the other kids are hiding. The well can actually come off fairly easily. I have a flat surface in the middle, and this is built circular with a little base around it. It's a pretty simple and straightforward build. Here you can see the minifigure inside. I ran some bars in the middle and then the rope around it. And the roof is pretty straightforward. Basically, I only have a couple of Travis bricks connected on the side, and then on both sides I attach these tiles on a little bit different angle. I think this effect always work well in medieval builds because it look always a little bit broken up. Here at the back there was the other minifigure between the barrels. As you can see here, there is just a leg that is connected using this modified plate, and then this bar, this angle bar that comes with the minifigure, and then the other one, this barrel, I fill it up inside, and it's basically just sitting on top like this. At the back there, I also created with a cheese lobe, a sort of fake leg at the back to give the impression that one leg is moving forward and one is moving back. You can see this better from the close-up picture. The tree at the back, you can also spot here how I connected the minifigure. which is basically connected just to the modified brick. And then again, I have all these bar with the angle to give a nice rounded shape to the leaves on top, while the trunk is built in many different ways with many different things and accessories. We have arrows, we have rifles. I even have a broom at the back there. Not one of my best trees, but I think is good enough. Here on the right side, we have a couple of accessories for the stable that we can actually open so I can show you a little bit better. So as you can see, inside we have two regular horses, a little bit of accessories at the back. The roofs are very simple, they're built on hinges. And here you can see actually the sword coming off. So let me see if I can take out one of these to show you. So the structure of the door is actually holding only to one sword, which is the most regular one. That is all held in there just by pressure between the tile and the stud. And this is kind of the door handle. Okay, of course they're not working doors. While over here you can see that I have the kind of pirate ones that are connected with a modified brick to this, a modified plate to this headlight brick. So once we put these all together, it looks like the hinges of the door, especially if you look at it from an angle. Inside I have also this minifigure that is holding that horse accessory. I push it down a little bit so it can tilt a little bit forward, and it works fairly well for the main picture. And here you can see a little bit also of the structure of the roof. Here again I use modified bricks to get these bricks coming outwards, and another slope here to give a little bit of a more interesting shape. The wall at the back there is very simple and straightforward. I only came off one stud here, added a few slopes of support, and then a little window here. This roof is also on hinges, very simple and straightforward, and I added a couple of curtains at the back. Now the last thing I need to show you is the cart. And by the way, also for this build I experimented a little bit with color scheme. I try to use colors that I don't often use, like this purple at the back there. I don't know exactly what shade it is, but I never use it in my build, and I think sometimes we just need to try to use a little bit, make some bold choices, because actually they work quite fine. Even the yellow, that is a basic color, but maybe we don't use it as much even for buildings, it actually works pretty well just with a little bit of accent color here and there. The rest is more regular colors with the sand green at the back. Anyway, I was talking about the cart. So here basically we have these cloth pieces that are just to cover up the minifigure. I actually just put the head inside. I didn't put the whole body because that was enough to give the effect I wanted. I only added one wheel because I only have one of these. This doesn't look like a proper wheel, but I think it does the job. Here we have two katanas that are just slide in there. Very straightforward. They can go in between the studs, and this looks like the handle that we can hold and push and pull this cart. Here you can see this part come off fairly easily, so you can see the inside. This part is not built same as this one because here I was hiding the other sword. So basically this plate, this tile over here is locking the sword in place. So if I remove this, you can see here I have a 1x1 rounded. Here I have the corner tile there, the quarter tile, and the sword is just sitting in there. So this is one tile difference. This one is sitting there, and then this tile is gonna go there and block it into place. It is a little bit bulky, but I think it works kind of well as a sort of metal support to the side of this carriage. I decided to add this one. I don't know whether it works or not because I didn't want this little tiny bit coming off at the front, so I tried to add something to cover it up. Probably I should have done the same on the other side to make it even, but I think for now it's okay. So this is the final build. I'm gonna show you the picture one more time. Let me know what you think about this build. Let me know in the comments if you spot all the different things in the build, and your feedbacks are always welcome. I hope I can go back to a regular schedule now. I've been a bit sick, my voice is a bit down, but hopefully I can go back to my regular twice a week uploading schedule. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.